right, folks. Good afternoon. How are you? Wow, we got a great turnout today. I'm so delighted that you all are here and you have an interest in e-commerce. Welcome to the Business Society, our first meeting for the semester. My name is Professor Kasomanakis. I am the faculty coordinator, and I also teach accounting for the business department. And with me are my officers. Please stand up. This is Elia. And this is Philip. They're my former students, and they're the officers of the Business Society. They helped me out tremendously. A great resource to have. Before we begin our meeting, I just want to make a couple of announcements. I want to let you know about our next meeting, which will be held in March 23rd. So be on the lookout for your Tiger email. Okay, that's a great source. I know some students use that personal email, but you should definitely look into your email. I know sometimes you get cluttered with a lot of information, but if you want to know about our next meeting, we do send them out by way of email. So the next one is going to be March 23rd, and we're going to have our own Professor Villani talk to you about transferability requirements for both Queens College and Baruch. So those of you who, after you graduate from here, that's the goal, right? You might think about going to any of those colleges, and it's a great way to know what is it that they're looking for before you decide to go to any of those colleges, basically their requirements. So that's March 23rd. Again, we'll send out emails so you get specific information, time, place, etc. And our next meeting will be, and last one, usually we have one meeting every month, and the last one in April, which will be April the 13th. Again, I'm going to send out emails, so you're going to get all the details. And we're going to have a speaker from the New York State Department talk about the new health reform bill and how it affects you, students. So if you want to find out about that, I hope you can attend. All right, before I introduce you to our main speaker, I want to tell you, well, I'm not going to tell you, but there's two students here that will talk to you about a fellowship program called New York Needs You. So I want to invite on the floor right now our first student. His name is Lorik, and also Lauren, and they're going to give you all details information about this particular fellowship program.
Hi guys, my name is Lorik. I'm a business student at Queensborough Community College, and I'm a New York Needs You Fellow as well.
Hello everybody, my name is Eve. I am a liberal arts student here at Queensborough Community College, and I am also a New York Needs You Fellow.
Okay, so we kind of got a little introduced and we got some flyers about the fellowship in general. What is New York Needs You? NY stands for New York Needs You. It's a 2-year program. It's intensive, and it's especially made for first-generation college students. It includes bi-weekly career workshops where the fellows, the people who attend the students who attend the fellowship, develop relationship with more than 200 highly accomplished mentor coaches, volunteers, and community and business leaders. The program in general has 3 guidelines, 3 main components. Those are life planning, career development, and community leadership projects.
Life planning, in partnership with your mentor coaches when you join the program, the fellows develop life plans that articulate a clear path to their personal and professional goals. And basically what that means is you go there, you tell them what you want to do. For me, I want to be a journalist. I went there, I told them I wanted to be a journalist, and they helped me solidify what I wanted to do. They made me realize all the things in journalism, all the different parts of it, and they helped me narrow it down.
You go there and you get assigned a mentor coach. And now, hopefully that mentor coach will be related to the industry you are interested in. If you're undecided, it's very interesting to be involved in because they kind of expose you to a lot of paths you can follow and a lot of industries that you might like and you didn't know that existed. You develop a personal connection with the mentor coach. He or she basically becomes your friend and your kind of leader, the person who you rely on for your essays, for your personal life, for your resume, for your cover letter, for applying to any job, internship, or any school. I was very fortunate to have, as a mentor, the president of the fellowship. I'm interested in finance, and he is the vice president at Goldman Sachs and investment banking. So that was a big deal for me because I kind of get exposed to people with a lot of power and a lot of knowledge, and he helps me a lot every day, on everyday basis. The second component is the career development. So NYNY supports fellows with career ambitions, with job shadowing and internship opportunities, professional attire, extensive training in public speaking, which I kind of had a lot of experience with, and personal finance, written communication, relationship management, and interviewing. Each workshop is attended usually on every other Saturday, so that's bi-weekly, so 2 Saturdays a month. The workshops are usually the whole day, where you kind of get this intensive training for your resume or for your interview, for a job, for an internship, or anything else. You also get, before that, they tell you kind of what to wear in an interview, how to prepare for an interview, what are the questions, the most asked questions in an interview, and how to actually answer so that you have a better shot of getting a job in an internship.
They teach you things like 30-second elevator pitches. I know with the career development aspect of the program, you get to meet over 200 people, professionals there, mentors and professionals, and through the career development part, I was able to meet countless people from different magazines, different newspapers, different publishing companies, and it really has helped me because I didn't have those connections before I entered the program. And now that I do, when I graduate from here and when I graduate from a four-year college, I'll be able to talk to these people and call them and see what kind of, what they have to offer.
So every person that comes to the workshop is a volunteer who present what they do or present like a project, a PowerPoint, whatever they have to say. And it's good because you kind of make that connection, you exchange business cards, you exchange information, and after you graduate, or when you're a junior, when it's time to get an internship, or a sophomore, you have that person to send the resume to. You have a person that you can actually, you have a better shot of getting your experience.
The next one is the Community Leadership Project, which is applying skills developed through NYNY. The fellows initiate community leadership projects that focus on helping first-generation community college students transfer to four-year colleges. And so recently, what we did was we came up with certain plans to implement in community colleges because there's a big problem in community colleges with transfers and graduation. We want to increase the transfer process. We want to increase the transfer rate and the graduation rate to a four-year college because just getting an associate's degree isn't going to cut it in today's world. You need a bachelor's and maybe even more. So we're working on putting programs in schools like this and other community colleges across New York City to make the information easier to access to graduate. And yeah.
And that's it's important for us as community college students because the rate of community college students transferring to a four-year college is pretty low now. And they give you a better opportunity, better chance of getting to a better college and financially as well. Which we didn't mention, they give you a $2,500 grant
Oh yeah,
as well.
money. It's
And it's free
$2,500
food,
grant.
free bowling, free suits, free a lot of
Yeah,
free
you
stuff.
get random free gift cards too, and
Yeah, a lot of, if you win something like a presentation, they give you money.
Yeah, I think there's an application involved. And
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Purpose, I think Connie Caruso, the Career Services, Director of Career Services here at Queensborough, will tell you about the application.
If you have any other questions, just let us know. We're throughout the campus and here, so,
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Eve. It's always great to get firsthand knowledge from the fellows themselves. Last year was the inaugural program for the fellowship program, so Career Services got involved right from the beginning, and I really didn't know what we were getting into. I didn't really know what a great program this was until we went through the whole process. It's a very prestigious program. It's very competitive to get into the program. You will, last year they had 50 students. This year they hope to have 100 fellows. This past year they've had many CUNY students. They, in fact, favor the CUNY students. It's not a CUNY program. It's a separate agency, not an agency, a separate nonprofit that does this. But you'll also be immersed with students from Columbia, New York University. There's even some students that come down from Cornell University. So this is a very prestigious program, very advantageous. I don't even think we know yet all the advantages. That's going to come down the pike after the 2 years are over and maybe even beyond as the program grows. So we're very excited in Career Services, and we're here to help you apply for the program. You should have the website. We didn't have enough cards. We ran out, but we had them in our office in L2 and L429 if you want to stop in and pick one up. Or just go to the website. And if you have any questions, you can come in. We've also, there are 3 short essays you have to write to apply for the program, and I've arranged with the Writing Center to, you can go in and show them what you've written and really, get it to the best that it can be. So that's helpful. We can help you in Career Services with your resume, any question that you have. I can't urge you enough. Last year we had 4 fellows that made it. Laura and Eve are 2 of them. We have 2 others. And I'm hoping that this year we have even more. So does anyone have any questions that I can answer? Yes? I'm sorry? Right. Mm-hmm. Well, what you're describing is just the kind of person that the program really wants to encourage to apply. They're not looking for students that have it all together, that have done great internships. The purpose of this is to take a student who has a lot of potential. That's why they have a GPA requirement of 3.0 or higher. To take that student and give them so many opportunities to improve themselves. So you're really a perfect candidate. You shouldn't undersell yourself. I can't guarantee that you'll make it, but I would encourage you to apply strongly because I know the type of student they're looking for. Does that answer your question? Okay. Anyone else? Oh. Yes? Oh, there was a question back there? The question is, how does the application process work? You apply online. You submit, they want your transcript. It doesn't have to be an official transcript. 3 short essays have to be completed, some information about yourself. What else? You need 1 letter of recommendation. You can have 2, but 1 is required. That's the only thing that gets submitted separately. Everything else goes online. Okay? The website. That's on the paper that you received? Hello? Yes? You got it? Yeah, it's on there. Is that it? Okay. Okay, anyone else? Yes, this young lady again. Yeah, they kind of favor first-generation college students, that's true, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't apply if you're not. Because there is nothing set in stone about this. They kind of look at you as an individual. What happens is once you've applied, they will be calling you in for an interview. I mean, I don't know if everyone gets called in for an interview, but many people do get called in for an interview, and then they judge you that way. Okay?
Folks, want to hold off your questions. I mean, if you want more information, please go to the Career Service Center, because I really like to start the meeting, because that's what we're here for.
Okay,
So please go to the Career Service Center, Library Building, room 429, for additional information. And also, it's on the website. I think it's NewYork.org, is it? Yeah, NewYork.org. Yeah.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that. Because I have some other speakers here, and we have some guests here that want to talk to you about the International Business Society, I think it's called. Do you guys offer pizza like we do? You do? It depends? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Hi. On Wednesday, March 22nd, we are going to bring a guest speaker that he's responsible for promoting international trade across 300 world trade centers, which brings business and government together to work in international trade in 91 countries. So he will be, which I said, in March 1st, 2nd, from 1:10 to 3. If you want to join, please go.
Where is the meeting going to be held?
Just a reminder again, it's going to be on Wednesday, March 2nd from 1:10 to 3 p.m. It's going to be in the Science and Math Building, room S112. And again, the International Business Club meets every Wednesdays from 1 to 3 in the C Building, C212. And if you want to come, join. We have many interesting people from around the world who comes together. There you go.
Again, you can get additional information about all our business clubs, the Business Society, the International, the Mock Trial Team. We got a host of organizations in the Business Society. So if you want to find out more details on each and every one of them, come on by the Business Department in room 405 in the Administration Building. Okay? All right, now I finally want to introduce to you our main speaker. She has an extensive resume, so I'm going to try to highlight as much as possible here. She is a business development specialist for the U.S. Small Business Administration in the New York District Office, which she covers a multitude of counties, which include Queens, Dutchess County, and the Asian community in 14 downstate counties. Prior to joining the Small Business Administration, she was the Employment Services Representative of the New York State Department of Labor for 14 years. During her employment there, she established the Asian Job Service Employee Committee, which helps to educate Asian businesses and to create a bridge between businesses and the government. In addition, she founded the Long Island Families Adopt Children from China, the Chinese Heritage and the Language Program, and the, excuse me if I mispronounce this, the Chu Zi Foundation, Long Island Chinese School. It's amazing what you've done. I'm very impressed by here. She has also authored numerous books, which include the resume writing and interview skills, 214 categories of Chinese characters. I mean, it goes on and on and on. She has 2 master's degrees from Long Island University and a bachelor's degree from the National Taiwan University. It brings me great pleasure to introduce to you today, and let's give her a nice round hand of applause, Mrs. Ling. Thank you so much for taking the time to come in here to speak to our students. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, Vicki, for having me here. And I'm so proud of you because I see many of you here. Vicki really spent a lot of time. She really wants me to give the best of you, the information for you. First, today, so she gave me the topic, is e-commerce. I would like to know how many of you have business already? Okay, great. You sell on eBay? Anybody sell on eBay? Okay, good. And what kind of store? Or you have your own website? Okay. And what kind of other business, what kind of products you sell?
A wide variety of wholesale products for prospective people who want to open a business, supplies, office supplies. It's vast.
Okay, great. Right now actually we have a lot of pressure. You can see, people 20 years old, they can be billionaires already, right? So actually, you have to start early. So today I have 4 PowerPoint presentation. So I hope we can do this. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce, I think everybody know, you go through the internet, but can be business to business or business to customer. Okay, so you can serve the business or you can serve the customer directly. I will send you the PowerPoint, so you don't have to write down all the details. Okay, as long as you give me your email address. Okay. Actually, this one is in the data is 2005. Right now is every day. Right now, actually, is you have to know that the numbers change, okay? So e-commerce, you can see most of the biggest category, including computer products, books, music, financial services, okay, and entertainment. I think you know that the songs and the videotapes, home electronics, and clothing, and the gift and flowers, travel services, toys, tickets. Okay, so if you want to try, you can go to all of these famous stores and just try to see their website. It's very important. We will go to the details. Okay, so how do you set up your website? Okay, you have 3 main things you have to remember. Number 1, user friendly. Right now, people don't have patience. If they have to click 3 times, they will go to other website. So you really have to build a good website for them. And if somebody click, they have to wait for 2 seconds. They don't have patience. Okay, so really, when you design your website or somebody design a website for you, you have to really pay attention to that, and have a good shopping cart. Okay. And security is very important. Right now, most people, they are afraid of the security problem. So I think PayPal right now is still is the best one. So we can depend on it. Okay. Here, today actually in these files, I will talk about eBay and Yahoo. Okay. So eBay is that everybody can sell it, and you don't have to have money. Okay, most of the traditional business, you need to have a space, you need to have inventory. Okay, then you can start your business. But now, if you want to sell on eBay, you don't need any capital. Okay, the only thing you need to do is transfer the email. So the eBay store, you can see there are some examples here. In the beginning, actually, you don't have to have a store, okay? You can build up your store after that. So why you need an eBay store, okay? In the beginning, you need to have somebody just do the marketing for you, especially, need time to build up all your customers or your market. Okay, so eBay is famous, and most people they know how to go there. So 3 steps in opening a store is you register, okay? Then you open an eBay store. Then you just find the suppliers. You get the inventory to get there. But looks like easy, but you have to be familiar. Where are your customers, okay? And what suppliers you should get. PayPal, I think most of you buy at least bought things through PayPal, so you know the procedure, okay? Right now it's pretty safe, so people have no problem with pay with the PayPal. So if you don't know the details, you can go to eBay. They have all the sections to tell you the details, okay? Just want to give you. And how about Yahoo? Okay, Yahoo store, actually, you have to pay from the beginning, so you can see different prices. Okay. The shopping cart, okay, you need to have people can really want, when they want to buy it, they can buy it easily. So you need to have this. And all eBay and Yahoo, they already have that, so you don't have to worry about that. Security is people are concerned about. Okay. This one you don't have secure. Okay, marketing. Now, actually, marketing is most important things when you have a store. When you do the e-commerce, this is most important. Okay. How do you attract people to your website? Okay, or they find your website, but do they want to return to your website? Or when they want to buy something, where they go to your website? And you attract people to your website, but they have to buy something, okay? You don't want people just view your website and then to go to other stores. So, but I think many of you, actually technically, you know better than our generation, okay? Right now, actually, you are the star for the future business. Okay, everybody's know computer, and for you it's easy, and you know where to find resources. That's very important. Okay, so the goal. Okay, you have to find out who is viewing, who come to your website. It's not. I saw a lot of people. For example, they want to open a store, a bakery store. They say because I can bake cake. You know, people like my cake. I say that's not the reason you're supposed to have a bakery. Okay, when you want to go to do the business, you have to think about the profit. You spend time, you spend energy, you spend money. Okay, to do the business. It's not just for fun. You have a goal. Okay, can you make profit? So you have to think about the visitors. Okay, who come to your site, and most of the time you have to figure out who are your customers. One of my students, she bought cosmetic products during the Thanksgiving season, very low price. So she tried to sell on eBay. Okay, when she was working, so every Friday, Saturday, she just spent time to answer the questions to build up the customer's relationship. And after a while, okay, she really can find her target customers, then she quit her job. So she told me, she said, usually in the evening or at night, after midnight, most are students, okay, young teenagers. And in the morning are housewives. So she knows that how to deal with her customers. So when you do the business, the same thing, okay, you have to find out who are interested in your website and you listen to them. Later, I have another, some social media marketing skills. I will talk about that. So this is very important. You want to make money, so you need customers, okay? Here, okay, you have to, this is just some examples, okay? Like Amazon.com, that you pay $10 of the book's list price. You pay commission. Okay. So there are so many right now. So I think each one of you have experience buying something on the website. So you can compare like the website design or the procedure that you buy something, or the, when you want to return something, the customer service. Okay, you should experience different companies. What's good in this company, you know, what you can improve if you have that kind of store. That's how you learn it. So it's good things that right now, you know, you're so young, okay, you have time. Don't spend too much time on Facebook only, okay? I know, I spend a lot of time there, but sometimes I just feel I don't want to read those, you know, not meaningful, not important information, because you can use that time to build up your good relationship for your future. That's very important right now. Okay, this just tell you what kind of marketing, okay, you can have. word of mouth actually still is #1 marketing strategy. Okay, email, and don't forget email. A lot of people right now, they go to the social media marketing strategy, but they forgot actually email. People feel like person to person. Also, they like that interactive. And magazines, if you can put commercial, and newspapers. This all for the local one. Even you do the e-commerce in the internet, you can reach out to the whole world. I think some of the products that you're going to sell actually is you should focus on your local community too. So some of them is good for the community. Don't forget those basic customers that you can get. Later, I will show you an eBay trainer that she has eBay business. And she told me, I saw many people, they didn't believe before they start their own business. They say, I just put something on the website. And people really send me the checks. And people really, just from all over the world, some countries that I never heard about, they send me the checks, they buy my stuff. So actually, I think it's a fun activities for you to try. Okay, so don't forget those traditional commercial marketing skills. Blogs. How many of you have blogs? Okay, a few. Yeah, I suggest you. I have my own blog. I find out it's very interesting. Okay, right now a lot of people say, "Oh, this is old-fashioned," but that's how you learn how to respond to people and how to design your website in the future. So anything, okay. For example, like right now, I come here today. I will put up information on my blog and. When you respond to me or you can give me suggestions, it's a very good learning experience. So right now it's free, okay? The best things right now is so many things are free. So you just spend your time and you can build up your skills. A lot of skills, you need to do it, okay? If you just listen to somebody talk about e-commerce and it's always just somebody else's experience. You have to have your own experience. So you need to spend time to do that, okay? So blogs is a very good way to start it, okay? I encourage everybody should go to, this is just one blog sample. Right now there are so many. And MySpace, have one, but I think that time Facebook is not so famous yet. Okay, how to find suppliers? Of course, you can go through the internet too. Okay, you have to find a good price and good quality products for your customers. So you need to spend some time to search those wholesalers. Okay. Right now, it's good things. You can get supplies from China. Okay, I just went to China in last year's October. I really feel amazed. I went to a city. Right now, it's international wholesale center. Before I went over there, I searched on the website. They just say they have 4,000 stores there. But when I was there, they were laughing at me. They say, one building have 4,000 stores. So they have like 20,000 stores there. So each floor, 4,000 stores only sell one item. Like one floor, they all sell socks. And the second floor, they all sell umbrellas. So it's really amazing. And right now, they are looking for the foreign products. So they asked me, can you get some American or Europe products can sell there? So right now, don't think about your suppliers just only here. Especially in America, there are not too many factories here. So if you want to get inexpensive products, you have to go search there. And the good thing is that right now, a lot of websites, even in China, maybe the main website for them are in Chinese, but you can translate to English one. So it's really, encourage everybody should go explore those interesting websites. Okay, and if you need information, you can contact me. Okay, so here they're talking about drop shipping, because shipping actually, after somebody orders something from you, okay, a lot of people, they think about shipping, they don't want to do it. But right now, actually, you don't have to do anything. Like I said right now, you only design a website, you post the products, and somebody place the order from you. Then you just you just forward the email to the suppliers. Suppliers, they will just ship for you. And PayPal will collect money for you. So actually for you, you just forward email. Okay, so isn't that easy enough? Right? So actually, after my speech, I hope everybody try right now. Spring is coming. Clean your house or go to your parents' house. Find something that you don't need that anymore. Okay, even the records, the tapes, anything, the toys. Some people just say they post something. You never know. Somebody in the world, somebody in the other side of the world, they just like that. Okay, they don't know why, but it's surprising. Anything. Okay, you can sell anything. I will give you some example later. Okay. So this one, I won't go to the details, okay? So this one, they will just drop shipping for you, then it will charge to you. So, but most of the time, actually, you will get 50% profit, the half of the price. Okay, so this one, you don't need that. But sometimes if you want to do the packing and shipping by yourself, right now, UPS and FedEx, they have that service. They even provide you the free box. Okay, you can just order, they will send to you, and they come to your house to pick up. So if you have cleaners, find something at home, start from there, okay? UPS, you can contact them. These two, you can compare who you like best. Springtime, not only clean your house, they say New York is the best place to sell things on eBay. You can find so many stuffs in the street, okay? Some of them are antique. You never know what will happen with those products. It's really fun. I really saw a lot of people, they sell things on eBay, okay? They make monies, okay? Here, just give you some management. Of course, you need to manage your business, okay? In the beginning, maybe when you try, you don't have to worry about that. But after a while, you really have your customer, you should build up your business. And in the beginning, you don't have to register as a company. But for example, like Facebook, okay, you never know, okay, you will be the next Bill Gates. So you should, after you really make some money, try to register your company. Why do you need that? You have your, people will trust you if you have a company's name, okay? So you don't have to pay a lot of money. The registration fee is cheap. And you don't have to pay the tax in the beginning. You just, you have to tell them how much you make, but it doesn't mean that you have to pay the tax. So actually, it's good. So you build up your company's name, the brand, okay, and people will trust you, and you will get more business. So a lot of people, they just want to sell things, and they don't want to pay the tax. Actually, I encourage them to have a company's name. Their business actually will double or triple. Okay, and be creative. In the beginning, of course, maybe you will feel frustrated. You haven't found your target customers. Okay, but need time. You have to listen to them and understand what they need. That's very important. Think people right now, you can make friends, or you can talk to a lot of people at the same time. So that's a good way that you can interact with them. Okay. And finance, right now actually you don't have to finance, but after a while, if you have a store, you need an inventory, you really want to expand your business, then you can think about to borrow money, okay? I work for SBA. Actually, SBA is famous for our guarantee loan, okay? But I think in the beginning, I just want to try. Actually, maybe 2 years ago, I won't encourage students to do business. Right now, actually, according to our data, 50% of the high school students and college students have business. Okay, so because it's safe, okay, you don't have to invest money, and you don't have to take too much risk. So I encourage you to try that. And SBA will help you in the future when you really have your business. You can borrow the money, then you can expand your business. And also, SBA have trainings. Today, I just give you some information, but we have our website, we have counselors there. You can chat with them. Okay. Every day, actually, we have to learn something. Like I said before, you have the computer skills, so don't be afraid and try something new. I want to go to business plan. I won't talk about that. Just tell you that it would be good. Let me finish this one. And next one, I would talk about, there is one eBay. This is Jennifer. She spoke at many of my seminars, but she cannot be here, so I will save for her. Okay. Slideshow. She was laid off. Then she tried to clean her house. Like I said, really start from there and find something in the street. So she started sell eBay. Okay. You can see eBay. This is 2009 information. Okay, 50,000 categories. Okay. You know what's the number one popular items to sell? Right, and automobiles. People buy cars through eBay. Okay, that's really amazing. Okay, so I believe the numbers are even higher right now. Okay, there are two ways that you can list your product. One is for auction. I believe who haven't go to eBay and bid for anything yet? You haven't tried yet? Okay. You can set up the 10 from 1 to 10 days, and you give the price, and people can bid for the higher. You sell to the highest bidding person. And the other one is fixed price, like you just set up a price for that items. Okay. This one you can set up 3 to 30 days. Okay. Otherwise. Some people they don't want for people to bid because maybe they cost more. Okay, but Jennifer told me usually she puts something for bidding, like from 99 cents. You see on eBay a lot of items just sell for 99 cents, but her purpose is not to sell that 99 cents item. It's to attract people go to her store. Okay, so she has a store and she has some items for auction. So there are a lot of ways that you can attract people to your stores. Okay, who sells on eBay? Okay, you can see a lot of retailers, they sell there. Right now, actually, I think most big companies, small companies, they're all on eBay or they're on Facebook. Okay, the social media marketing right now actually I think is adopted by most of the business. Okay, this one, she just showed us that maybe you don't think that you can sell this, but she did. Okay, so she wanted to show you some books that at home. That's why I say go home, clean your house. You can be rich. Okay, and magazines, because you never know, something will attract some people they're really interested. They're collecting. Okay, this is the old programs. This one they sell $152. Okay, and this one too, the old cassette, and even this one. Okay, see some people, right? And this one actually, how much? $300, right? Yeah, and this one, $2,000, right? So, okay, so that's why I say clean your house today, okay? Your mom will be happy and you can make some money too. Right, okay, so don't throw out anything, just sell everything on eBay. Okay, but some advice for you, let me go back. Start small, okay? That's why I say start from something that in your house. You don't have to spend any money. Okay, and make everybody happy, and something you're familiar with, because you need to write down the description, okay? And the description is very important when you sell anything. Okay, the more details, when you are familiar with something, you can write better description. So that's very important for your customer. And okay, and you need to practice a lot of skills. Like for example, when you take photos. Okay, when you take photos, post on the website, you need to practice what's the angles that will be the best or the lights, okay? And when you sell to the customers, most of the time, what kind of complaint they will have and how you deal with that. Or, of course, sometimes you will have some bad customers. Maybe they use that and then they return to you. I know some people they did that. Even the shoes, okay, they wore the shoes and they send back to you. So so you have to set up your policy. Okay, what kind of policy will you have? That's you decide by yourself. You want to get just customer satisfied, or you just keep your principle that you don't want to have people take advantage of you. Okay, and specialize. If you are good at something, especially nobody else better can sell better that kind of products than you, then you should go there. For example, Vicky mentioned that I have a school for the American parents adopt children from China. There was a lady, a Chinese lady. Actually, I think that's 15 years ago, she just came to America. She only had $2,000 in her bank. So she asked me, she said, because I was the board member of the adopted family. So she said she really can get a lot of products for those kids, and of course for those parents too. But so she started a website called China Sprouts. Okay, she only sells the things for those very specific customers. But do you know how many girls right now adopted in America? 70,000. Okay, so and those parents they are so interested in those items, or even books, tapes, toys that relate to their children, the adopted children. So she has a very specific customer and specific products. I just feel amazed. She charged $30. If you send her your English name, she will translate to Chinese name, and of course print out on a very beautiful paper. And she charged $30. Only that she can make a lot of money. So this creative. Okay, so anything, okay, I think right now, especially you, okay, young young as you have a lot of good ideas. Okay, just be creative. Okay, think about if you were those customers, what would be interesting things for you to buy or need. Actually, nobody need anything, but they like to buy things they like. So you have to think about, listen to them. Okay. PayPal, I already talked about that. Right now, you don't have to worry about that. And packing and shipping, there is if you go to their shipping center or packing center, they will tell you different kinds of company can do that for you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Even they can print out the shipping labels. They can track the package for you. So this is all advantage of go through those big company. Okay, and there are, of course, I believe there are other companies right now. They are competing with UPS. Okay, so you can find some companies that you trust, and maybe the price even better. It's very important. And third-party services, you can work with other companies can help you to do the marketing or inventory or any details that you think you're not good at them. Or in the beginning, if you have money, you can use their services and you learn from them. Okay. For example, like your inventory, you take photos. Maybe you're not good in taking photos. You can learn from them, and then you can do it by yourself. Okay. So this is, you can not just try everything by yourself. Right now, when you go online, you can discuss with a lot of people. So this is very good practical business for you to do right now. Okay, so, Jennifer also listed some mistakes that she hoped that can give everybody advice. The title, okay, the title, when you sell something or your store's name, your title is very important directly, and so people can find you. That's very important. Or find your production is very important. And description, like I said, you have to. Sometimes when you sell something, maybe you pick at in the street. You have to write down some good and bad. If there is some problems there, as long as you're honest that you put everything there, then there is no problem. Okay, if those people they want to buy that in that way, so you won't get sued or problem in the future. So description is very important. Okay, and spelling errors. Okay, and the price, of course, is very important. Photo is very important. You had better take photos from different angles, and just, of course, show the if there is some problems of the products or the items, you should show that too. Okay, or the shipping fee. Right now, people are spoiled. Okay, a lot of items they shipping free. So if you charge them shipping fee too much, then they won't buy that. Okay, and reply questions is very important. People they don't know you. So you have to build up the relationship with them. When they have a question, they ask question. If you don't reply to them within 1 day or even 2 hours, they just don't know, they don't trust you. They just say, maybe, this person is not existing or something. So that's very important that you make sure you reply all the questions in a very good manners, okay? And shipping promptly, of course, is very important. So this is all some mistakes that people make, so it's very practical for you to avoid those. I appreciate Jennifer put those for us. Okay, so 10 tips for new eBay sellers. Okay, I hope that this weekend you can try to find something at home and try that. Do your homework. Okay, go to eBay, try to read their regulations, okay, the fee, how to register for the PayPals, everything, okay, and find something, okay, start from home, okay, so you don't have to get supplier right now, but I hope that you can be familiar with different kind of, like Alibaba right now is very famous too. Just go to different kind of website to see how they design their website, so you have an idea, comparison, okay? The comparison is very important, and how fast they can go to the next page, or they can reply to your questions. And start with what you know, okay? Don't try to sell something that you're not familiar with, because you have to answer the question. Okay, and choose eBay ID wisely. It means you have the name, okay, and complete description and sell items. So you need to go to go to other websites to find similar items and see how people describe, to put the description there. And their price, of course, you have to set up a reasonable price, okay? And to learn about PayPal and ship, okay? And keep good records. This is very important. You should have a system to keep all your customers, okay? And how you think would be easy for you to find your customers, your item. You have to know who and what they like. You be familiar with them. You have to be a friend of them. So maybe when they complain about something, you can find a record and say, okay, this person's, you know his or her taste, okay? And you can suggest her or him that maybe similar products, or give her advice about how to maintain those items, okay? And customer service is very important in any, even you look for jobs or you make friends, okay? You have to keep a good relationship to them and build up your reputation. That's very important, okay? And be business-like, okay? You have to learn how to present yourself as a business, not just on Facebook. So start from Facebook, actually, is good. Facebook right now, a lot of people, they do with friends or family, but actually you can see right now, Facebook, a lot of business, they do advertisements there. So go to those those page and try to learn from them. What kind of language you should put on there. Okay, keep learning, okay? Right now, you don't know what will happen next year. One of my, there's one consultant in my office. She went to China. Okay, she went to China and she visited a cooking school there, and she talked to the school manager, say, how about we get some students for you from other country? So they say, okay, there's no contract, anything. So she just tried. When she came back, this is last year, she came back, she told me, she said she just set up a website and tried to say, if you're interested to go to China to learn the cooking. And she told me after, I think, 1 month, she said, really, people send me the check from different countries. So she got 12 students within 2 months, and then she took them to China. And now she become the business there. Like every 3 months, she have a group of students from all over the world to just go to China. Okay, I just want to encourage you, don't be afraid, or don't just spend your time in those things that you cannot make money. Okay, right now you should learn how to make money, okay, with your talents and your time. Next one, I would like to talk about the social media marketing, because right now is very important. Anybody use this one? Quora. Anybody know this one? Okay, yeah, I just learned this recently. So maybe you can go, like, other than the Facebook, those are already famous there. Here is anybody can ask question and anybody can answer the question. I find it's very interesting too. So I just think we should be genuinely, okay? Be genuinely, and you can contribute your knowledge or your experience in there. It's very interesting website. Let me go to the front. Okay, this is too. You build up your reputation. Okay, so when you see a question that you think you can answer, you should show off there. Okay, the best way is to show your knowledge there, and give credit to others too. Okay, so if don't steal somebody's answer and post there. Okay, and comment wisely. Okay, we are in a world that really dangerous. Anything you say or you write on those comments can save there maybe forever, and you never know how far they go, okay? So anything will come back to you. I always believe if you say something good, will come back to you good, okay? If you say something bad, will come back to you bad. So just be careful that all those things that you put, informational, not promotional. A lot of people, they put on those websites or even Facebook. So many friends that I just unfriend them because they just talk about the same thing every day. So I feel that wastes my time. So of course, if your business, you want to promote your products or your company, but don't repeatedly, okay? Or just you need to give them a break, okay? And if you get something, okay, bad reaction from from outside, don't be discouraged. Okay, there are different kind of people. The problem is them, it's not you. Okay, so you have to keep optimism. Okay, stay professional. This is why we already talked about. No matter where, you have to think about people look at you as a business, not a personal. Okay, get in early means when you want to answer a question, you should get in early. Okay, respect the community, no matter what kind of reaction you get or criticize you get, and expand your interest. When somebody have other questions, you can learn from them too. So. This one, I got 7 ways to target your social media activities. Do your homework. We already know that there are so many right now. Okay, so you have to find your customers. Make sure you have conversation. Okay, you have to listen to. And don't forget your local people. And don't forget your blogs, like we said before. Everybody, I think you will see a lot of the experts, they repeat the same thing. Okay, and the video, before we say photo, video is very important too right now, okay? Especially a lot of how to do something, or people want to buy something, they don't know how to put it on, or they don't know how to use it. If you have the video, then make it clear. And here, you don't have to, you can promote everything, okay? You don't forget that your whole community and all your products. And monitor, you have to monitor too. Okay. This is another media marketing fails. They tell you why they make mistakes. Okay. It's a networking. So you have to remember, like you're talking to a real person there, to real people there. You don't just sell things to them. A lot of business, they just want to sell things. That's not the correct marketing way, okay? And introduce yourselves too, okay? You don't just talk about business. You have to let them feel that you are serve them. Okay, you're serving them. You try to to help them to make their lives better. Okay, and take a break. Like I say, don't give them a break. Okay, so you don't have to post the same thing all the time. They know you're there. If they need you, they will come back to you. And conversation, you have to listen to them. You have to find out what they want. Okay. This one too. Okay, you have to share. Holding back too. Don't be too serious. Okay. Sometimes put something fun, comics or videos. Okay. This is very interesting article too. They say he said his dog. He took his dog to the hospital to help the people, and he find that his dog helped him to how to commute with people, how to make people like to close to him. So it's very important, very interesting. Okay, so first one, like people are afraid, so you have to make them feel comfortable. He mentioned that the dog actually, if the dog feel that you don't like him, he won't stare at you or face you or close to you. He will turn back and sit down there quietly until you try to close to him. So that's very interesting. Like I said, you have your website there. People know you are there, and when they need you, they will come to you. That's very important. Okay, and this one too. You just have to have patience. Don't push too much. Okay, and have fun. Okay. And this one, of course, you will get sometimes you get some criticize or bad, reaction to you, but you just think about this. Their problem, not your problem. Okay. And email marketing, like I said before, don't forget email. You send email to people, they will feel that you are friendly to them. You still are their friends. Okay. So start now, okay? Like today, I came here. You have my email address, or I have your email address. I will send you the email. For my experience, normally about 10% of the attendees will reply to me. Okay, so actually, for you right now, you have to think about what do you want in your life, what kind of people you want to connect in for your future. Okay, like you listen to your clubs, a lot of mentors. This is a good chance for you because you're young and everybody try to help you, not compete with you. Okay, when you really go to the real world, no people is not so nice to you. Okay, because you compete with them. Okay, so right now is the best time that you really learn from those successful people. Okay, and so start now. You make because you need time to learn. Okay, everybody will make mistakes in the beginning, so you need some experience. You have time to make some mistakes, so you can correct that. Okay. And this is Twitter. Anybody, how many of you are on Twitter? Not too many? Okay, this is interesting. I saw this article recently too. So Twitter, they have some tools can help your business. So I just think right now we are in a world that we really have to learn every day the new stuffs, okay? But you also have to something in your mind. You have your own idea how to use those new technology tools to help you to make your dream come true. That's really important, okay? So the search engine too. I think all the details. Like I mentioned before, I will send you the PowerPoint so you don't have to know. Just give you a concept and encourage you to try it, okay? So how many of you will try it this weekend? Okay, let me tell you a story. A lot of people, they listen to my speech, but I really see a few of them, they become very successful because they do it right away. Okay, they do what I say. So right now you have so many teachers, friends, everybody give you a lot of information, but you have to do it. That's very important. Okay, to do business, actually the best way to learn is to do it. Okay, any questions? Oh, it's already two. Okay, any questions? No? Yes.
How do we know what price to set it up from the beginning? What price can we sell it for?
Right, that's why I say you have to go to other websites to compare, to find out what setting price is very important. Even you go to the stores, you can see the price setting is very important. That's why so many stuffs have something 99, 5.99, 7.99, because psychologically people will think it's cheap.
What about like old stuff, for example, like old video games that are really hard to find in the stores?
Okay, I suggest that you start from, because right now actually you don't know the price. So you start from the cost, like you spend maybe $10. You say, oh, I spend my time go to the store and set up this. At least I want to make $5, so you can start from 15. Or like I said, people like to bid from 99 cents. If it was, okay, so a lot of items on eBay, they are 99 cents, and people bid up. Okay, then you sell to the highest, but you can limit, say, I won't sell if this price, if the highest price is not $15. Okay, you can start from 99 cents, but you set up the maximum, say, if not up to $15, then you won't sell.
When will you email us the PowerPoint?
Let me see, today is Wednesday. I think Friday, probably. Friday, okay?
Is there anybody else that wants to sign this?
All right, please make sure you have your email address neatly. I have several. Right, the same thing. And for SBA, like I said, we help you with the loan, technical assistance. We have a lot of courses, free online courses on our website, so sba.gov, right? I will send you the information.
Okay.
Yes.